Ah, another L for Chelsea. And you know what? I ain't even surprised. I'm not. Yep, it's Raj Groves believe in Chelsea FC. And I ain't playing liquidator until we win a game. And not a conference league game. I'm talking about a real game against real opponents. Yep. Last game against Ashton Villa, it was deja vu, my friends. Another early lead for the Blues. And you know what? I wasn't even buying it. Been here before, done seen this movie. We get that lead, and yo, he was cooking early. We was looking good, right? They wasn't late putting the glove on us. You're not supposed to use your hands, but you can, and it was just looking so easy. Wasn't we weren't finishing, which I'm used to, but hey, we finally got a goal. We're up 1-0, and I'm like, seen this movie. Looked great for like 25 minutes. I wish we could just edit games down to 25 minutes and just call it final whistle. We'd be all right then. But it was the same old come the second half. But just focusing on us, Chelsea, Cole Palmer, is this 6 or 7 straight games? It's 6 or 7 straight games without a goal or an assist. Now, I talked a while ago, even when he was scoring a little and having some assists. I was like, he's getting a Cole Palmer treatment. What does that mean for me? For me, it means they're nipping at your heels a little bit more fouls. Kind of, Christian Pulisic got the same. No respect. He didn't get the calls, but they were going at him a little bit. But you're also getting the attention of the defense. Dare someone else to beat you. And I called it the Cole Palmer treatment. Let's see how he responds. Right now, it's not going so well in his response. It just isn't looking magical out there, is it? Not saying he's playing poorly, but 6 straight games, if not 7. I know it's 6 or 7. Not good. Speaking of Cole Palmer, let's just talk about the lineup. Now, Maresca did try something new. Now, before we get back to Cole Palmer, just Maresca, I was saying, if you have no striker, at least try something a little bit new. You know what I'm saying? A false 9. Switch it up. Do something. So, just focusing on the attack, we had Nguku. Was he on the left? He was on the left. Cole Palmer was on the right. Now, we'll get to their chemistry or lack thereof in a minute. Neto surprisingly was in the middle. I like it. Give me something. I'd rather see Nguku as a false 9, but I think he wanted a little more hustle, a little more spark, and he got that out of Neto. I mean, here's what the Athletics said about this performance. It was good about how he was utilized at Villa Park, though Maresca decided to use his pace down the middle, albeit with a bit of a license to roam. So Nguku just isn't going to press. He's not going to get by you with pace. It's not his thing. I was surprised Neto was in the middle, but he looked good, especially early. Not a striker, but I dug it. Now let's get back to Cole Palmer and Nguku's chemistry or lack thereof. You saw Cole Palmer a couple times, like fussing at, even though he was wrong for one of them. Actually, Nguku was right. They just don't have chemistry linking up together in the front, in the middle, front, wherever you want to put it. Unfortunately, those two just can't play well together on the pitch at the same time. It's strange, but your two best scorers, especially right now, it is Nguku and Palmer. It doesn't mesh, does it? Doesn't look good. Some more things, and Maresca getting back to what he lined up with. It was listed as a 4-2-3-1, but really, when we had possession, it was a 4-3-3, wasn't it? And because you saw Reece James, he played a bit out of position. He started the match alongside Moise Caicedo. Moises, I just made up a name. Moise, who the hell is Moise? Moises Caicedo. James started alongside him in the midfield. So this was a different look altogether, especially when we were in possession. James had some moments. He made a really bad pass going back that didn't result to a goal, but you can see just maybe a little uncomfortable playing in that midfield. So the game itself, of course, Chelsea were up 1-0, and going in the second half with those chances, like 1-0 just ain't good enough. I didn't feel comfortable. I don't know about you guys. I was like, I've seen this. I know what's going to happen. Of course, we give up a goal. All right. Was he offside? Wasn't he? No. Rashford onside. Goal. Okay. Fine. Well done. 1-1. Can we at least get something out of this? We are on the road. They haven't been in good form, but we've been horrible form on the road. And then late, you guys, this guy Jorgensen, I told you. Listen, I don't think we have a goaltender on the pitch, really. I mean, a real Champions League contending goaltender. We don't have one on the roster. It's not Sanchez, and everyone's like, "Oh, Jorgensen's the saver." I told you guys, listen, he doesn't make the bonehead decision once a game like Sanchez, but I don't think he's a better ball saver than Sanchez. And boy, did we see that after 90th minute. I mean, it was a hologram. The ball went right to him. I was like, cool. And I was like, what the hell? It went like through him. I had to take a close look to see if there was like a hole in his body or something. Like, yo, come on, man. That's how we gonna give up the yams like this? That's a nasty way to lose, yo. You gotta do better than that. You gotta do better than that, Jorgensen. So that was it. Chelsea lose 2-1 on the road. Still waiting to see this rugby star we signed. That was our biggest transition at the transfer to motivate the squad. Look it up. People think I'm making it up. No, Chelsea signed a damn rugby player from Wigan, whatever they're called. He's a rugby player. He's about to retire. Like, no, we're going to sign him to motivate the squad. Hooray. That's really working out. So let's get to some match ratings, right? We like to look at match ratings. Let's see who did what. Top 3 performers. Neto, as I mentioned, he was cooking. He had a 7.7 according to Sofa ratings. Fernandez and Palmer with 7.3. So like I say, Palmer isn't playing bad, but you're just not seeing that wonder kid, that magical touch anymore, are we? Yeah, but Enzo Fernandez was involved early. Well, obviously he got the goal, but there were other chances, and he was setting things up. He was looking good. So a 7.3. Now we got a lot to choose from here. Worst rated players. For the second game in a row, the worst rated player is our damn goalkeeper. You guys, the savior you wanted so bad. 6.1 for Jorgensen. Ooh. Lord have mercy. I think he had a 5.9 the last game. That's low. That's freaking low. Gusto and Koa with 6.3 is nothing special from either of those guys. Reese didn't have a great game, like I mentioned earlier, 6.5 in terms of ratings. So it was a mixed bag, but we see in that midfield and in the back, that's where our poorest performers were. So the attack wasn't looking bad. We were getting chances, especially in the first 25 minutes in the first half, but just not converting as usual. So now Chelsea sits 7th in the table, just a point behind Man City, who predictably got beat by Liverpool earlier today on Sunday. Just came from I went to LAFC yesterday and then just came back from swimming some laps. So if I got some funny little, I don't know, pull here, that's why. If you're watching on YouTube, and if you are watching on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe or hit a like for it, bro. It helps me out a little bit. Go ahead and do that. Appreciate you. Ding. And now we're 4 points behind Nottingham Forest in third. They play Newcastle coming up too, so got to gain some ground, but doesn't matter if we don't win. We're 7th right now, y'all. 7th place. So what's next? The protest. Yeah, remember the last podcast I dropped? I told you a protest was coming, and it's coming. And it's at home against Southampton on Tuesday, February 27th, and it's well-deserved. Against the owners, Blue Co., get them out. The ownership, Clear Lake, get them out. Do something. Let them know this ain't okay. I don't think this is on Maresca. I've said over and over again, yes, question some things, but he's only dealing the hand he's been dealt, and they've dealt him a shitty hand, pardon the French. So get at me, rather preview or review this game against Southampton, but I really want to talk about the protest that's going to happen to see how many people, how it turns out, see if this really makes an impact. Maybe we'll get someone on from London and that was there or something, and we can talk about that. And if you're there, hit me up too. Let me know. I'm going to get you on. See what you really want to accomplish. But I think it is time, and I said it in the last one, picked it before it was announced. Protest time at Chelsea. That's the way it is, unfortunately. Either way, Raj Groves, believe in Chelsea FC. Let's get it, Blues. Let's get it, protesters. Shoot.